to use the sound of this train passing by to shoot my intro. Perfect timing. But here we are, we're back at it again. It's the second day of deer season. I did not hunt opening day of deer season. The wind for this area would have been atrocious, but I'm after kind of a bucket list animal for me. I really want to shoot a deer in velvet, which is possible in Maryland, but it's pretty rare. Maryland opens the second weekend of September, and I don't understand or know why. I don't pretend to understand anything that the Maryland DNR does, but the problem with that is we're really into that transitional time where they're starting to shed their velvet. I would say more than half of the deer have shed their velvet, but as of 3 days ago, I did have a decent 8-point in full velvet down here, where I plan on hunting this evening. So I'm gonna park here, get down underneath this railroad trestle, pop up into this ag field, walk down 500-600 yards, and then go back in to where I found a place where a bunch of deer paths have converged. So, and I'm here really early. So the wind here is perfect for tonight. It's still hot. It's pushing, I don't think it's quite 80 degrees, but it's pushing 80 degrees. But even with that being said, 3 days ago it was 96. So it's still a significant temperature drop. I'm here nice and early. There's a threat of thunderstorms. I may not get to sit all evening, but I'm here early in case they're moving early because of the thunderstorm, but also it takes me a ridiculous amount of time setting up my camera stuff the very first time I set it up. But if it does rain, I'll stay out and I'll just film here on my phone and put the other camera away. If it starts clapping thunder, I'll probably climb down and head back out. It'll be a scouting mission at the very least, but I'm excited to get going, so I'll see you guys in the tree. Well, this isn't going to make for the best video in the world. And I'll tell you why. I just had the craziest thing happen to me. The thunderstorms eventually did start to roll through. And my wife was going to go for a run, and she called me and she said, "You better get out of the tree. It's about to storm." All right, pause the video for a second. I realize that I can't just tell this story on my porch. I almost have to just show it. I know that people watch these things for the kill shot, and since I didn't get it, I at least have to tell the story. And you're gonna wanna watch the recovery because it's basically my wife, who doesn't hunt, teaching me how to track a deer. All right, so I received the text from Liz, and she said it's gonna storm, but I was looking over my shoulder and it did not look like it was gonna storm. But then all of a sudden I heard, and it was close. So I quick grab all my stuff, my phone, my GoPro, my backpack, everything. I'm just trying to get out of the tree at this point. And I get down and I start taking off down the edge of our woods here. All right, so I want to show you this. Do you see how our field kind of dog legs off to the right here? I could tell that there were 3 deer standing in the open over there. It had to be the 3 bucks that I saw that came in this way and just walked around and came out here to feed. At this point it's raining. It's raining pretty good. They can't hear me, and the wind is perfect. It's going from them to me, and it's blowing pretty good. So they can't hear me or smell me. So I used all these tall weeds, flowers, whatever you want to call them, and I kind of just got low. It was just sneaking through them like this. And at this point, I'm keeping these weeds between me and the deer. As a matter of fact, he even picked his head up and looked at one point. It's raining good enough that they're gonna start heading back in for cover. And I parked my four-wheeler where the deer was standing. I have a bright blue bucket on the back that you can see. But I was attempting to get to where these weeds here were folded all the way down. when I got up here, I leaned out just enough to get a range on him. And it was 40 yards on the dot. So while I was crouched down like this, I drew my bow back and I just took one big step out into the open. Now, because the weeds were in the way, I couldn't quite see where it hit, but I know that it didn't hit him back in the guts because he was already started down into the woods. And I heard a really loud crack, like the crack of the sound of an arrow hitting a tree. And I know if you've done this long enough, you know the exact sound I'm talking about. So I thought that I had probably missed low and hit into a tree. So I ran up here as quick as I could and checked around because I was shooting a lighted knock. And when I looked down into the woods, I could see that he had carried that lighted knock down about 30 yards into the woods. So I walked down to it, and it was broken just above the fletching, and it was absolutely covered in bright red blood. But at this time, I'm caught in a full-on thunderstorm. I mean, driving rain, wind, soaked, all my stuff. So I just run out of here, get back on this path, and just run straight down to that railroad trestle where I had my four-wheeler parked, and then drove home. Yeah, so needless to say, I was excited. I mean, eastern hunters don't get to spot and stalk that often, and the conditions were just perfect, and I was able to close in 60 yards or so and take a shot on this deer. So now that you know the story, I'm going to take us back to the video and the recovery. Good Lord willing, we give him a little bit of time, and then we take some flashlights out and just see if maybe, just maybe, we can find a little bit of blood. I don't know. We'll see. Wish me luck. Or I could have shot him there and he went through there, but we should probably just go to the knock because we know we'll find.
Okay.
That's really clean now.
Say that again?
That's really clean now.
Okay. So now do I start looking for blood? Okay. Let's really... There's got to be a drop of blood that didn't get... Okay, right here. Okay.
Where? What are you looking at?
Right there. That's
not blood.
That's 100% blood, Jared. That's blood. Right there.
Okay, that's blood.
So...
Probably this way.
So then that's our start. I knew there had to be blood somewhere. Well, I found blood here and blood here. Look, right here.
Well, then it was coming out of both sides of him.
Okay.
But the question is...
It's right here and it's right there. So we found it right there, and then look, it's right there in that dead piece.
Where? Where do you see it?
Right here. Oh. Right, a lot of it. Look. Shoot. There.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
How do you not see all that bright red blood?
Okay.
That's bright, and it's all over this leaf and this leaf. So hold on. Oh, blood. Okay. Hold up. Hold up.
So you think you went this way?
Oh. Okay, wait, we're onto something. Hold on, wait, get maybe, sorry. Okay. Well,
so
I guess if you want to go, I mean, it looks like maybe that way.
Okay.
I'm going to keep looking for blood. If you want to
You
go
move super slow. Where?
Right here. It's got a big old daddy long leg on it. Right there.
Okay, so he's bleeding decent.
Okay.
So, okay, but look, when he comes up to here, which way does he go?
All right, well, let me
Does he dig into there, or does he
Let me
cut back into here?
This is the last one that has a bunch of blood on it. Stand there. Let me just look in each direction and see if we find anything. Hold on.
Hey, at least we got a direction.
Yeah. Blood. Blood right here.
You see it?
Yep.
Where?
Right there. So, continuing this way.
You see any up in through here, Liz?
Yes, right here.
Where?
Right there. That's a big spot of it. Looks like it's congealed. Oh, there's a bunch. Right here. Right here. Right here. See that? Okay. Oh, more. Oh, more. Okay, more. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, we're in a bunch of it now. Okay, I'm getting stuck. There's a ton on that leaf. There's a ton on this pricker. Hold on. Okay. All right. There it is.
Deer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yay! Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Yay, Jared! Way to go! Way to go!
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
I drilled him, dude.
Way to go!
Hold on. Where did it come out? Where did it come out?
I don't know.
No, hold on.
I can't see. It's. Yay!
Hold on. Where did he come out? Oh, where did he come out? Oh, the opposing shoulder.
Yeah.
The opposing shoulder.
Oh, there he is. Yay! Yeah. He's got a slug on him.
He's got 2 slugs on him.
Yay! We found him. Yes. I thought we were gonna have to come back out in the morning.
Went straight for the thickest stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, he was dead by the time I came down here.
Yeah, probably. All right, I'm gonna try to shine light so you can see what I'm gonna follow you here.
Call Dad.
Hello?
Got him. I could not have stuck him any better, Dad. Holy crap. I couldn't have walked up. It was a perfect, I hit him just about second or third rib back, came out square through that front shoulder. It took a while to find the arrow, but to find the blood trail, but once Liz found the blood trail, I doubt he went 50 yards.
I figured he would be within 40 or 50 steps.
Okay.
Where is he now?
Down here on the island. I'm gonna have to get him gutted.
Okay. Well, when you come by, let me know. I might run out and look at it.
So Liz the hound dog found it. After a blood trail, there's still no earthly way I would have been able to follow. Yeah, the trophy in this deer is going to be the story that I get to tell. And I didn't capture it on film, but it was impossible. It was during a downpour, and I stalked this deer from about 70 or 80 yards into 40. And you can see the exit.
Oh, I think it died. Is that possible?
No, I can see the camera blinking. I can see it blinking in the front. That means it's on. That means it's going.
Okay, there's nothing here.
I know, just point it towards me.
Okay.
I'm sure that's working.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess we'll have to make up for the lack of video with maybe some heart fajitas or something like that. But this is coming off a pretty depressing year when I chased quite possibly would have been my biggest buck to date, but he eluded me so many times, and I set so many hours, and I had so many sits, and he ended up getting hit by a car in February, and he still had his antlers on there, so I knew it was him. And to be able to hop into the tree the first evening of the season and get this monkey off my back is awesome. So I would just stay tuned, because Josh is next. Josh is next. Josh is gonna try to get his first deer. I wanna show you what I carry with me, okay? And I'm not an expert by any means, but I should have stock in Ziploc bags because I carry so many of these. We'll be able to harvest the heart, keep it clean. Anything that I got with, my knives, I can put those all in here. It's no mess. I always carry gloves. Usually I carry cheapo gloves. I can't remember where I got this. I think it was for Christmas. Normally I don't have such a bougie setup, but I can wipe my hands off, you know, just fragrance-free baby wipes are just as good. But I'm gonna put on these big gloves since I have them. And this was part of a Father's Day gift. So like I said, normally I don't carry stuff like that's bougie. I am tickled to death with the story of this one. It just never in my I turned 39 this year. I've been hunting since I was 14 years old, 14 or 15 years old, and I've never had anything even remotely close to this happen. So sorry again that I didn't get it on film, but I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the kitchen.
Daddy got deers.
Whoa!
What are you, Christmas? Ooh, that's a good shot.
I know, especially for a 40-yard spot and stalk.